Hey guys, this is the Tech Nerd, and today I am rebuilding my gaming PC. I have my Ryzen 9 9950X3D mounted on my X870E Ars Master X3D Ice. Now, I previously had an X870E Ars Pro Ice, but I saw that this has 10 gigabit LAN, has one more ARGB, and they claim it has some AI turbo tuning, something tingamajig that is supposed to make your performance better. Now, those are marketing terms. I do not believe anything I have not tested yet, but in order to test it, I need to put this system together. So, getting back on subject, this, when I noticed, was in there because it puts pressure on these two tabs right here. I noticed that my CPU had developed a little bit of a curve, and your AIO or your air cooler has to make as much contact as possible with this surface in order to effectively dissipate heat. So to make heat dissipation better and to avoid any performance bottlenecks because of this situation, I decided to put one of these aluminum blocks instead of this thing right here, because this is supposed to provide even pressure across all sides, because you put it in and then you cross tighten these screws until it's secure. And because it makes contact with the entire, shell, it's supposed to hold it down better and avoid any bending. That being said, the next step came to fit in the brackets for my AIO. Now, originally this board had these installed, so I had to remove them and put these brackets right here on top just so I can fit my AIO. Now I have a Sama 360 AIO. They discontinued this model on Amazon. I wonder why. Now let me fit these adapters, these AM5 Ryzen CPU like mounting adapters for the cooler on here to show you what I'm talking about. So this goes in like so, and this goes in like so. Now, some of you might already have noticed the problem here. And the problem is pretty simple. If I can pick up the board and show it to you, this plastic part makes good contact with this aluminum heatsink on both sides. And I'm afraid if I tighten this down, I might crush a cap that's underneath, or this might scratch, which you don't want because you just spend a lot of money on a board. And I always thought computer parts are standardized across the world. There's like a global standard so that we avoid these kinds of things. Motherboard manufacturers are they adhere to certain sizes so that accessory manufacturers can do their job. Now, I blame the motherboard right now more than the adapters, because Sama made these adapters for a lot of different motherboards. I have not seen reports of people saying that they don't work. Also, my previous X870E Pro Ice motherboard had no problem. It was by Gigabyte. I don't have it anymore, otherwise I would have shown it to you. But that did not have this massive heatsink over. Now I understand this is a more performance oriented board, that's fine, but then I don't think they followed the standard, or if Sama does not make an adapter that fits a wide variety of boards, if there are more than one standards that I'm not aware of. But this is strange. Now I don't want to tighten this down, so I'm gonna have to do some research and see if I need to replace my AIO, or if I should look into returning this board, because if that's the issue, then yeah, that's no good. I can change my AIO, but I believe all of them will have some type of, attachment to the motherboard. And yeah, I need to research this more. I haven't seen this issue reported about this board, but that is strange. Now, just to show you what I'm talking about, this is my AIO pump, and I'm gonna put it right here, and as I put it, I can already tell it's not gonna let the thing stay in place because we're crooked. We're crooked. We can't go down on one side, so we're a little bit crooked and it pops out. That's not good. So yeah, I'm gonna have to research this. Let me know in the comments if you've seen anything like this before.